Interested in studying molecular and cellular bio with a secondary in global health and health policy. My interests include volunteering, getting involved in the health community, pre-professional activities, as well as student. I guess kind of comping. I guess everything here requires an application. So it's I feel like I'm not good enough against my peers. So it's I just wrote a paper on comping and my feelings about comping, but I feel so many people comp, they put so much time and effort in these things because they really want to do them. Because I feel college is definitely about trying new things, wanting to get all these new wholesome experiences. But at the same time, the way Harvard is set up is not you can't just join something. Well, there are things you can just join, but at the same time, I know someone who got rejected from working at the homeless shelter at the beginning of the year. So I'm are you kidding me? But either way, I just feel it's something that would help elsewhere, So I feel you're always in competition, at the same time, I want to pursue my dreams and my interests here, but at the same time, I feel I won't be able to get to do that. There's certain things I really wanted to do this year, but I got rejected. So it's either way. So it's okay. So well, what do I do now? Because these are things I came in intending oh, I wanted to do this. I want to try something new, or this is an interest I want to carry on from high school here. But then it'll be yeah, sorry, no. So it's all right, what do I do now? So it's either way. So I guess that being said, with the comping culture, everything being really competitive here, yeah, I understand the cream of the crop, but at the same time, you want the best your club or organization, but at the same time it's well, I feel part of extracurriculars that facilitate these interests and goals, and the way Harvard is wired, I feel that's just not practical. So that's something I didn't really know coming in, and kind of learned as I went along. That's definitely something I would change about Harvard, and maybe I don't know if it influenced my decision too heavily to go elsewhere, because I don't know how it works at other Ivy League institutions, but at the same time I'm just I'm constantly feeling there's all these things I've already planned what I want to do for next year, but at the same time what if I'm rejected from those two? So it's what am I going to do with my spare time, and will it be things that I enjoy? Do I have to just sign up for things just for the sake of doing something as opposed to something I actually care about? Maybe Housing Day Eve, because frankly we were just all sitting around, just we were taking cute family photos, and I was just wow, I really have such a great group of friends here. For me, I came from a really homogenous high school. I went to a private school, and I got along with my friends really well. I love my friends, but I feel I couldn't connect with them to a certain degree. So it was here I feel I get along with my friends here so well. Honestly, I feel my experience here would be so different without them, because they're my support system and everything. Even though they low-key drive me crazy sometimes, and are low-key also bad influences, but also, I love them dearly. I met them all during dorm crew actually, so I met them all my first week here, and then, yeah, we've been tight ever since. So Housing Day Eve, I guess, is probably a time for me to wow, this is really great. We're all so cute and happy and goals. So either way, yeah, and then just people it's weird. I've told by multiple people where's they see me by myself where's the rest of your crew? Literally one time I went to the doctor's office and I ran into someone was so your crew didn't want to come with you to the doctor's office? I'm honestly, probably not. But either way, so. But yeah, so I just I'm really glad I have them. So I guess my fondest Harvard I guess I wouldn't say my fondest specific memory, but definitely my best part of being here at Harvard was meeting the people. So. I don't know, I guess my background, I'm kind of loosey-goosey, and everyone kind of everyone at home, people will be wow, you're so interesting to talk to, honestly, I feel at the same time, because I'm usually bursting full of energy, I'm walking around literally blaring music as I cross the yard, with my headphones, literally a potential breakup song by Ali and AJ, just living my best life, but at the same time, it's literally, because my parents, my parents are they're cool and all, but at the same time, they're very different from me, so I'm kind of I won't call myself an outcast, but behaviorally and interest wise, I'm totally different. My parents they have a farm and stuff, and I would have to spend time out there on the weekends doing intensive labor on the things people would expect of me. So I feel I just based on how I behave, I don't think they expect where I come from, what my background is. I have all these potential different experiences and things to share and offer oh yeah, I've done this. Really? It was literally I told my somebody, I forget who I was talking to, but either way I was oh yeah, my mom has chickens and she lays eggs and she keeps a garden and we have to go burn a pile of wood because we like cut down a tree in our like yard or whatever. And then they're like, why do you do all these things? These are not what normal people do. So I'm like, oh well. So I was like, like, that's not the main family, that's what we do. So I guess I don't know. People tend to be like, I'm like, wow, I didn't know that about you. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm like that like ridiculously interesting, but like that's something that usually surprises people when I tell them. So I guess that would be something they would expect to find out. There's kind of like two different things. So like, okay, so I guess my first thing is that for me it's like the world has kind of like opened up before my eyes, and like in terms of like seeing like kind of like the wide array of things I can do with my life. Like the one thing I like enjoy here like is that everyone is so passionate about like what they do here, and like everyone like has like this goal in mind. They intend to change something somehow, and I think it's like really cool, with the exception of ex-students. But either way, but like everyone's like so passionate about what they do, and I'm like, wow, like it like forces me like to step back and think about like, do I really like enjoy what I'm doing, and like this is what I want to do with my life, and like is this like the kind of impact I want to make on the world? Because like you only go to Harvard once, so it's like you want to get 1 degree at the end of all this. So it was like, what will it be in? So like I mean like for me like I like really think about like how can I like for me like I want to make like an impact on the world in some way, how through utilizing my interest in like medical and like biological sciences. So like that being said, I'm like thinking like I always like use like my LS1A as like such a like inspiring moment, like with Rob Blue, like talking about like the link between like HIV and drug design and like how all these things work, and I'm like, wow, because like the thing is, you don't learn these things in high school. Biology is like photosynthesis, and I'm like, oh my god. But either way, but I mean, yeah, someone like obviously someone's interested in plants, not for me, but like for me it's like there's just so much like opportunity here. Like my roommate's like working at the Broad, and this other one is trying to like in the process of like interviewing for this internship and like something extravagant for engineering. I'm just like, wow, everyone here is like so great. And then, but the second thing is like I'm also like I've noticed like the socioeconomic disparities. So it's like I went to private school, and also like being like the one student of color in like a room at the same time like it's nothing new to me. Like it doesn't even like cross my mind. And now like I'm just in a room full of people. But at the same time, being that like, cause like, I mean like for me like socioeconomic like status is like associated like with a certain like racial background, obviously, but like I mean I see like certain people because they cluster themselves. I mean I don't want to like call them out, but like yeah, they kind of cluster themselves, and they're like in more like exclusive organizations, or they have like they have like the social like skills to like navigate into those like more difficult experiences, because they like either have like the experience. Everything here requires experience. That's what the thing with the counseling like I referenced earlier, everything requires experience. And then because they often have like the high school background to have that experience, so it's like that combined with like social like similarities that you like have an easier time like disadvantaged students who like didn't go to like private schools or boarding schools. And like to me that's like really disappointing, because like I said, like college is like an opportunity to like pursue what you're like passionate about, and I feel like it's kind of hard here to do that. Like if it's like from an extracurricular standpoint, academically I feel like the world is your oyster, but like extracurricularly, cross your fingers and see what I hope it works out. So but yes, I mean like you said, I feel like Harvard's an equalizer, because like I'm not too worried about being like, I mean like because like the Harvard brand name, I mean it's like it's a plus. I mean from like an objective perspective, but like in terms of like within Harvard, like you said, like within like the wall specifically of Harvard, like yeah, social disparity like amongst